Alright, welcome to the last part of 4.8 Applications of Trig. The central question is still the same. How can we find the angle if we know the value of the trig function? We're going to look at harmonic motion. So harmonic motion is when your object moves on your coordinate axis. And so its distance from the origin is d and the time is t. So you have two different equations you can use. The motion has an amplitude, which is your maximum displacement, and the period, so how long it takes. So we're going to look at a problem. But in describing harmonic motion, the equation with the cosine d equals a cosine wt is used if the motion is the greatest distance from the rest position, and your t is 0. In contrast, the equation with your sine function is used when the object is at rest, so its origin, so it equals 0. So a ball on a spring is pulled 6 inches below its rest position and then released. The period for the motion is 4 seconds. Write the equation for the ball's harmonic motion. When the ball is released at t equals 0, the ball's distance from the rest position is 6 inches down. Because it's down, d is negative. So t is 0, they tell you that in the problem, and your d is negative 6. So the greatest distance from your rest position occurs at t equals 0, thus we'll have the equation with cosine. So, same problem. Absolute value of A is the maximum displacement because the ball is initially below rest position. You're going to have, so absolute value is your 6, but then since it's below, you're going to have negative 6. So we do need to find the value of your W by using the formula for the period. So you have 2 pi equals 4W, and then W equals 2 pi divided by 4, which is pi over 2, if you simplify it. So now you have all the pieces to plug it into your equation. So D is going to equal your negative 6, so your A, cosine W T. Now, frequency of an object in simple harmonic motion. So an object in simple harmonic motion given by the two equations we just talked about has a frequency of f, which is your W divided by 2 pi. So equivalently, it's f equals 1 over your period. So if an object is moving in simple harmonic motion described as d equals 12 cosine pi over 4t, where t is measured in seconds and d is in centimeters, find the maximum displacement. So in this case, you have A is 12. So your maximum displacement is 12 centimeters. Because you have this. So now your frequency is your W divided by 2 pi. This is just rules for dividing fractions. So your pi's will cancel out, and you have 1 over 8. So it's 1/8 cycle per second. So the frequency is 1/8 cycle per second. So when you look at your period, you have 2 pi over 4. Your pi's cancel. So you have 8 over 1, which is 8, so it's at 8 seconds. Or if you look at your frequency, it's 1 over your period, and your frequency was 1 over 8, so your period is the 8. Now make sure you complete the questions below, complete the homework assignment, and then make sure you complete the quiz as well.